Like una vecina. To go off on a rant.
The ass crack of dawn.
Hi guys. Hola muchachitas, ¿cómo estamos? A lot has happened since the first video. As you guys saw, I got engaged, so I'm a fiance, which is like so weird to say. Me and my fiance have been together for almost 10 years. I kind of expected it this year just because we've been talking about it and stuff, but I did not expect it on the 1st of February. It was honestly so beautiful and such a dream come true, and I felt so special. My friends were there, my mom, his family, everyone was there. I'm glad it was all caught on camera because I just so happened to be starting a YouTube channel at the same time. And I was filming this thinking, oh, like this would be a fun date to film. Wow, I'm so gullible. Like looking back, I literally am so gullible. It's crazy. Now, back to real life, back to work, back to the studio. I just took the pieces out of the kiln. Everything went well in the bisque fire. So this is the first firing where they don't get glazed yet. It's just to kind of like solidify the clay, and now I can glaze them, and then they go in for a second firing, which is the glaze fire, which is like the last fire. Now I have to sand, which is my least favorite part ever. So I'm just gonna sand. I sanded a few pieces yesterday, and then my friend is coming over to help me glaze. You guys will watch me glaze and sand and then put them in the kiln, and then hopefully by the end of the video you will see some finished pieces, which is exciting. Let's get started because I am running behind per usual. You guys know the deal. Like I'm running behind, but here we are. Things got in the way, life happened, and now we are going to work. So let's fucking go. You know those neighbors who sit outside and like watch all day and they just chit chat? I feel like that. Like una vecina out here enjoying the day. But that's not what we're gonna do, is it? No. We're gonna sand. If you have a studio at home, I don't recommend this. I hate it. It sucks. But I have to do it at the end of the day. So usually I sand with these things. It's from Diamond Core Tools. This one is 80 grit, I think, or maybe 60. It's so old that I can't see the number anymore. I had another one that was a finer grit. It was like 120. I ran that one to the ground, and now I ordered a new one, but I haven't gotten it yet. I used to be able to like sand inside the water, which is a lot better for you than, you know, sanding with all the clay dust going into the air. It's extremely bad for you. You always have to wear a mask and just be very careful. Try to be as close to the water as possible. I use this. It sucks, honestly, but I have to do it, so we're gonna have to do it. Okay, let's do it. Okay, these are the ones I sanded so far. I like to do a little bit at a time. These two are glazed already, and yeah, now I'm gonna airbrush the little cheeks, the little blush on all of them. Hopefully I can get most of these glazed today. Let's go airbrush the cheeks, and then we can start glazing them for real, for real. Let's go. This is what I use for the blush cheeks. It's Radiant Red Velvet Underglazes Amico. Everyone uses this, but I water it down a lot because you need to in order to airbrush. Okay, mix with water. Okay, This looks like a period. Now you shake it, but this spills all over the place, so I like to shake it with a towel. It takes a while to get out of here for some. Okay, so usually I like to do it before we glaze because obviously it's gonna get on it, but I forgot, so we're gonna have to work around it. Oh, yikes. This is too strong. They look really, really red right now, but once it goes in the kiln, it's not that red. I got on the hair, but I'll fix that later. Okay, next. Oh yeah, you're supposed to wear a mask. I'm not, just because it's like so quick and small. But yeah, if you do this at home, wear a mask. As it cools down, it gets more faded. Okay, we're done with that. I still have all of those to do. Today, this is what we can try to get done. Okay, so let's get glazing. Say hi. Hi guys, good morning. It's a new day. Yesterday, me and Jeff glazed away until nighttime, got lost in the glazing. I always forget how tedious it is. Glazing is a lot of fun. The only problem is that you have to glaze not once, not twice, but 3 times because it's glazed. So in the kiln back there, it's gonna melt essentially. And if you only put 1 coat, it'll be super, super light and maybe like patchy. 2 coats, like it depends on the glaze, but usually it's a standard 3 coats for each glaze. So if I'm painting lips, I have to do it 3 times, 1 eye 3 times, you know, so it just takes so long. But it's one of the most meditative parts of the process. Let me show you the pieces that we got done. It's 5 completely done. And that's because he was helping me. He helped me do the outside parts. That's really helpful. I started a few, like I did the eyes, mouth, blush. This one's almost done. So we have a few almost done. I have to finish these today, put these in the kiln, and then I can get started on the rest. And I have a couple hats to do. So we still got a full plate today. So yeah, I'll be glazing today. That's pretty much all I'm gonna be doing today. Hopefully I do some more things this week. This video can't just be me glazing, like that's incredibly boring. Okay, bye. I thought, what better time than now to go off on a rant. I'm glazing and it's pretty tedious, so yeah, let's just talk a little bit. I feel like I'm already tired of seeing the space in the videos, and I can only imagine that it's gonna get a little repetitive. We're gonna be in the studio quite often, but I hope you guys enjoy being in here, watching me do what I do. I find like it's really satisfying, and I always thought to myself like, damn, I wish I could film the whole process. I feel like reels and stuff, it's meant to capture your attention, of course. Long form is just so much better to capture the real process of how long this takes and just how much work goes into everything. So I hope you guys enjoy watching. Besides that, I want to talk about creativity and just kind of like some thoughts I've had on it lately. I'm always thinking about what next collection to make, what next piece to make, what pieces I want to make in the future, and it's really never ending. But when it comes to painting or drawing, I just don't feel like my hands translate it as easily as when I'm touching clay. So it's always kind of been a little bit of a struggle for me to really get back on the easel, my painting or drawing or anything. And clay is honestly what comes the most naturally to me, but painting is what I most want to do because it's like problem solving for me. But that's also what keeps me from doing it, like such a daunting task. I always thought also that, okay, when I make a painting, it has to be the best painting ever made. Oh, people have already drawn or painted everything, so I feel like what's the point of painting when obviously someone way more skilled than I has already painted something. But honestly have come to the realization that, one, you should be painting for the act of painting and not for the result. The act itself should be what motivates you and should be what brings you peace and should be the reason why you're doing it, because you actually enjoy painting or drawing or etc. The end result we should kind of focus less on, which, you know, when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me. Painting your everyday life, what you see, it might be uninteresting to you because it's your everyday life, but it's not everybody's everyday life. Could be a beautiful painting. It doesn't have to be earth-shattering, new thoughts every single time, new ideas every single time you paint. What's important is that you are creative and you exercise those muscles. At the end of the day, I think that's what we're here for. I think we're here to create, and it doesn't matter what we create, like that's not the point. And in turn, inspiring others to release that within themselves, because that's what truly makes us free. I really was obsessed with Bratz. I had Barbies, but once Bratz came out, I threw away all my Barbies and literally had to just have every single Brat that you can imagine. As a kid, like I really loved dressing myself. I would like get mad when my mom tried to dress me. I would be like, no, that doesn't go. I want to wear that. I want to wear this. I really loved dolls, being able to dress them up, and you know, they could be whatever you imagine them to be. And so I think that's kind of like where this has led me. I am making basically like little dolls out of clay. So I'll be showing you guys how to make those as well, which is called hand building. That's when you don't use the wheel, you don't throw on the wheel, you just hand build, literally. I'm gonna glaze some more. I'll show you some more bits and pieces as I go along. So I think that is my little spiel about creativity. Hopefully, you know, you guys watching me somehow inspires you. Let's go drop off these packages at the mailbox and walk the boys and see the sun, please. Okay. Okay guys, I finally finished glazing this batch. It took me 2 days and we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces, and that was with Jeff's help. Jeff's helping me because I'm letting him use the studio to make tiles for his fireplace. He lent me a hand, which was not necessary, but I really appreciate it and it really helped me out. The reason I'm glazing and firing this batch first, he needs to run his test tiles. He lives in New York and he leaves to New York on the 28th. So we just have to kind of get it going, and he needs to see if the glaze that he's using is the color that he wants. So we have to do a glaze firing, and I don't like to fire the kiln empty. So we're doing a test run for his textiles, which I'll show you. This is going to turn into a completely different color. It's going to be like a dark green. These, as you see them, are going to be completely different as well. This is going to be yellow. Glazes are crazy. So what you see here is literally not what you're going to get at all. But yeah, I'm excited for you guys to see. So I'm going to pop them in the kiln. They fire all night. And hopefully it'll cool down tomorrow midday. And then I can open the kiln and show you guys what they look like.
Hey guys, I'm Paulina, the editor. I'm here with Tati. We're gonna go run. Tati's gonna teach me how to breathe while running.
I don't know how to do it right.
What do you mean?
I just breathe through my nose.
Okay. Do it.
P for pal.
P for pal. For pussy. That's getting cut out.
No, it's not. You better keep it.
Tati, can we get scooters like that? Live in paradise.
It's a little chilly outside.
It is the ass crack of dawn, and thought it would be really pretty for you guys to see. We'll see you on the run. Let's go.
Oh, we have a new editor? Oh my goodness.
Freaky Friday.
Hola, nenas. I took a quick shower after sanding and running with Pal, so I feel great. I have to take my vitamins. Ladies, take your vitamins. It helps a lot. Honestly, like, I didn't take vitamins my whole life, but this year I started taking vitamins, and wow, game changer, might I say. So if you ever want to like find out more about that and what I take, just ask, I guess, and I'll do my best to tell you what they're for and stuff. But yeah. Okay, now we can start. My grumpy kid's mug. She's so cute. There's so much glazing. So we have enough glazing. I'm gonna probably just continue glazing today. I'll show you guys how much I've gotten done. Jeff will be coming by to help me glaze because I need to get this done, and he likes it, and I like parallel play, being with someone while I do my work but like not talking. I like the company. I know a lot of people feel me on that. You guys saw some of the pieces come out of the kiln, but you won't see the whole collection until the next video. So yeah, little cliffhanger. Make sure you go watch the next video to see the full collection. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna be glazing and glazing. Oh, and glazing. So I'll see you glazing. What I've done thus far in terms of glazing is I've glazed all the eyes and lips on most of the pieces. So now I just have to glaze their hair, or like the big part, which is like a little easier just because it's like a big surface. So I just like splatter the paint on. Just kidding. I do it carefully. For example, this is what we're doing today, is glazing like the whole piece. So today we'll be glazing the outside area, which is easy, but then it's not, because you have to do like all these little loop-de-loops and details close to the face. So none of it is really easy. It's not that it's hard, it's just like tedious, but I enjoy it. Anyways, we have done this one. She's gonna be blonde. I'm gonna add, I think, like some highlights or some lowlights with like a darker brownie glaze. I like to just mix it up and see what happens in the kiln because I like being surprised. This one's gonna have black hair. This one, it goes with this one, and they interloop like this. There you go. Isn't that so cutie? They intertwine together. I don't know if I should do this white, so like a yin and yang kind of thing, or if I should just do them both black hair. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you're watching these videos, I'm assuming that you like ceramics, you do ceramics, you're interested in ceramics, or you just like watching people do ceramics, which so do I. So do I. Ceramics is like a love that, you know, that you didn't choose it, but it chose you, and like there's no going back because it's such a commitment, which is parts of why I love it, because like I'm always being challenged. Like once you get into a rhythm, it is so meditative. Like I love painting, I love all sorts of like art mediums. But when I found ceramics, it was like, oh, this is it. I never really looked back. But looking back, I wish I would have taken maybe more advantage in college. I got an art degree. I got a bachelor's in fine art. Don't get me wrong, like it wasn't fancy or anything, but I learned a lot. I learned what I had to learn. They really neglected the art program over there at that point. I don't know if it got any better. I hope so. You couldn't even walk to our studio classes or anything. Like you had to drive there because it was like kind of off campus. Essentially, it was like really like, here you go, art kids, like have this and leave us alone. That's kind of what it felt like. But regardless, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot. I didn't really make a lot of friends in college. I don't know why. I tried. I'm pretty talkative. I'm kind of shy, but if I'm the quietest person in the room, I'll talk. I'll be like, all right, like, let's get this party going. All of my friends are from high school or middle school, and we've been friends for like 14 plus years now. I don't know. Anyways, back to college. I do love it, but I do wish that in college I would have maybe invested some more time into my painting classes, but I didn't feel like I was good at it. I didn't feel like I was naturally really good at it, and the teacher was not great. She was kind of and she was mean. She didn't like, she'll tell you this is bad, but she really wouldn't go further into like, okay, what can I do to fix it, or how can I be better? So I just kind of got discouraged, and then ceramics came so naturally to me. I really kind of dove in and neglected pursuing painting or drawing further. When I have some free time, I do plan on painting some more. I've been like trying to learn oil painting, which I like. Yeah, so that's where I'm at, you guys. I don't know if you guys have ever read The Artist Way, which a lot of people have. If you haven't, I highly recommend going on that journey. It is quite a commitment, but it does change your life completely. So if you're looking to be more creative or tap into that creativity, get that book. It's called The Artist Way. So that's kind of my little spiel. Just spend more time, be more present, enjoy what you're doing. Carve time out for yourself to be creative. It's important for your brain. It's important for your happiness. It's important for everything in your life. So yeah, anyways, I'm glazing. These were the ones we were able to finish yesterday. I'm really excited about how this one's gonna look. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces to finish. They're almost done, like they're all halfway finished. Like they have the eyes. This one's literally almost done, just need the black part on her eyes. Glazing takes a long time. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. We will be glazing again today. So I'm gonna end the video here. I think we've seen enough of the glazing process. I'm really excited to see how some of these come out, and I hope you'll tune in to the next video to see the finished collection and all of them done and finished and how they came out. There will be more parts of the process in the next video, like the photo shoot and what happens after the collection's done. I hope you guys tune into that. If you stayed and watched this whole video, thank you so much. I love you, I appreciate you, and like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the things. Please, it helps the channel so much. I love you, muchachitas, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.